Hello everybody, my name is Criticorn and welcome back to some more GT New Horizons. I have been doing a bit of work on the area just to make things look a bit nicer. I kind of scuffed, but whatever. I had to take a bunch of water from the river just to get this finished, but this seems to be pretty good. I kind of had a feeling about adding some of the cotton over here, but I feel like I want to save that. I have been doing a lot of terraforming, as you can see. It's not normally this flat. It wasn't always like this. These are meant for rivers. I'm going to have water flowing through here. I'm also going to have like waterfalls coming from up here, like as if there's an aquifer up there, you know? I have been doing a lot of mining for ore. A lot of stuff that probably would be pretty boring to do or show off, but I got a lot of copper, tin, bunch of coal, bunch of iron, some gold. I want to save that until I can grind it down. A lot of good stuff. I also forgot I need to get some rubber, because in this episode I want to try and make some water tanks just to have a typical oh, I thought those trees are just gone. Just to have a good source of water, and so I don't have to take it from the river. The fuck? Obviously this guy is on a spider. Never mind. I'm gonna take a look. Where's the village? Take a look around the village to find some rubber trees. Let the world load a bit. Other than making a water tank, I'm gonna hopefully get a tool forge, which requires alumite. Oh, that is a huge water spout, or oil spout, yeah. Black water. Yeah, it requires alumite, large plate of it too. And it requires obsidian, steel, and aluminium. I was gonna say that, and then I thought it was wrong, but no, that's technically correct. I guess it doesn't matter. Aluminum, alumite, whatever. I do have some steel, and it doesn't take a whole lot of steel just to make it, which is great. It's just the aluminum that costs a lot more. One thing I realized when editing the last few episodes, I cut out a lot of stuff only because of the fact that I procrastinate a lot and mention a lot of things that don't really matter at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, it really irritated me a lot. I don't know, I just love going on talking about random shit, I guess. I need to get better at my commentary. Aha, there we go. We found some. Alright. If you don't have tree taps, you can chop down the tree. There is a small chance of getting sticky resin from breaking down the tree. I remember the days when some mod packs would have a portal gun mod and IC2, so I would use that to my advantage and grab the logs with the nodes on it, and then just collect a bunch of them and put them in a wall, and you just harvest rubber from all the pieces of logs that have nodes on it. It's so freaking good. Ooh, look at that! A great wood tree with a chest underneath it. There is a cave spider spawner underneath it. Good amount of rubber. Let's see here. Takes 18 plus 8 water tanks, or at least blocks, to make an entire working water tank. Okay, I kind of forgot they're randomized, so it's not typically a cave spider one, but that's what it says. So if you don't want to break this stupid thing, you can just break the chest. So we got cobalt, which is really interesting. Greg Tech cobalt. Wow, this is some interesting stuff. Yeah, apparently we can melt it down, but we gotta change it and actually, fucking hell. So we can melt it down with the Tinker's Kind, but there's a recipe saying that we can change it. Let's see, can we? Oh yeah, we can. Nice. Funny, we're not supposed to be able to get this until like the end of LV. Let's see, can we melt this down? We cannot. You can melt down this. Okay. The hell's the point of that then? That's weird. I guess it's a recipe in case you find Tinker's Cobalt. But I think we can make this into a pickaxe. There's a tool handle that I would like to make. Either it's netherrack or obsidian, but it typically with obsidian you want it to be a tool binder. Fudge. Let's check this out. We got 1,000 durability, much more than what we have. Mining speed's 11, which is obviously more than what we have. Cobalt level, which is great. I honestly think it might just take this. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to. God damn it. So you see, like, there's some right in the middle there. It says durability 1050, but then there's effective durability 1500. I think if I understand that correctly, that means with reinforced 3, that's how many points of durability we actually have. But I'm not entirely sure because I don't know if reinforcement works the same as Unbreaking, where there's like a chance of it not using durability, but I'll take it. So I'll be able to mine obsidian with this, which is another huge thing. I was kind of worried, how am I supposed to get obsidian? Let's see, let me get to lava. Also, I'm gathering enough obsidian to make another portal. Won't be able to make another portal until we get steel. But because of how Minecraft works, we can do a little bit of cheese. So it's up to you if you want to just purely go based off of the quest and not cheese the game. Or if you do, then it's whatever. You get access to the nether portal, or you get access to the nether a bit early, which is a huge thing, because if you find ore there, which there is, I think the mod packet tells you that there is ore there to find, like copper and tin and iron. Nether ore, when it's grinded in a macerator or whatever, will give you about 4 crushed ore instead of 2. Which is huge. Alright, 24 should be good. Should be good enough. Not only that, we can use obsidian to give us reinforcement. If you want more reinforcements via modifier slots, all it requires is I think that's 2. Yeah, 2 ingots of steel in a large plate. Of course, a large plate takes 8 obsidian, and I'm pretty sure you can use a pattern, which I don't think I've ever made that, so we can use a pattern to make the large plate, which I'm not gonna do right now, but just let you know. This won't be doubled like before, so I'm throwing it all in there. The point of making a tool forge is not only because of the awesome tools you get. So, obviously for this reason, I want to get a hammer, a lumber axe, and probably an excavator. Which would be fantastic, especially a hammer. That would make mining so much more tolerable. It's like I'm eating the bag. Alright. So an interesting thing that came out of this, we made Aeon Steel. This will unfortunately happen to me and my friend as well, so. Only reason why it happened because we had aluminum and cobalt mixed in here, which I totally forgot is a thing. Okay, so with that being done, I've got this pickaxe. When we get started on the water tank, we have plenty of iron to get started with. Alright, so we need iron rods. In order to get that, we need a file. Okay. I was thinking, like, whether, like, if there's anything else we can do before I do that. Okay. You also have plenty of wood, which is gonna take a lot. That's also requires a hammer, and likely a metal one. It needs wood planks. Quite a mow to start with. So I'm probably gonna do that. Oh, I need more sticky resin. Some pretty good stuff here. Really nice oil spout. There's even a Thaumcraft portal. There's a cult around it with some knights as well. Just not loaded in. Oh shit. Look at that. Yeah, never seen this before. This is a Thaumcraft dungeon. Although I don't really want to. I don't think it's a good idea to go in here. But I'm gonna check it out. There is some good stuff in here. There's even an ore node in the middle. Sometimes this one can be like a vacuum node, but I think that's just random normally. I really do want to go in there, but I don't have any armor, and the mobs that spawn from the little spawner can be infernal mobs, so it's a terrible idea. There is a chance where those infernal mobs can spawn with a buff that pulls you toward them, and then into like a into a little trap. I don't know. It's all around a bad idea. Honestly, I think it's just a good idea just to light it up and just run away and despawn the mobs. I have found a good amount of sticky resin again. Once, oh, there happens to be another structure over here. Really, really awesome generation. I have to say, this is like one of the best seeds I've seen so far. I've gotten really lucky with a lot of good stuff. Good. Fuck. I'm a little bit low, but this will be fine. The water dilemma. No kidding. So with that being made, the water tank, we can make ourselves a iron tank. You're going to be making a lot of these if you want to store like lots of liquid, especially with creosote oil. I think that'd be like a good little goal to have, is to make a big tank that stores like a ton of this stuff. for easy fuel and whatnot. If you have like a if you have a system that's kind of semi-automated with wood and you have like a hopper. I think you can have a hopper and automatically put wood into it. I'm gonna have to find that out, but I have like a system to where you have wood, a bunch of it just being sifted into the coke oven and then getting creosote oil and taking that out into the iron tank. It definitely will be very useful in the end. In better tools. I've already made better tools. Alright, our next objective here is to make bronze. Very, very simple. And before I forget, I am gonna set this up and place it right here. Just so we can get some water generating. Right now, we are getting water. Be getting more if the humidity was better. Like I wish. But you know, that's something we'll have to deal with for a while. More of the tanks the better, that's for sure. Okay. I think that bag actually gave me a bit of tin as well. Alright, I'm gonna throw both full stacks of copper and tin. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think it's 3 copper and a tin to make bronze, but that's an old recipe. Curious if it's still the same. It seems like it's still the same. You get 3 for just normal crafting, but if we had a mixer, we could get an extra piece of dust. Pretty good. We won't be there anytime soon. Probably, I would have to guess in the next, like, 3 or 4 episodes, but I'm not entirely sure. Ah, I forgot all this shit is in here. Don't want to throw this in here. Fudge. Oh, I remembered. We can make... Yes, we can make, a mortar and pedestal here. Grind up the ingots. I need to... Stop that! I need to smelt more copper, but I'll be fine for now. I did do that, that's weird. Okay. Well, this is a good amount of bronze to start out with for sure, and we have a bit extra as well. We can smelt this up. Oh, actually, I just remembered. Instead of using these slow old furnaces, we can actually upgrade them to an iron version, and we still have a good amount of iron. All it requires is about 7 pieces of iron plates times 2. No, I had the right idea, I'm just being stupid. Actually, it's a wrench, isn't it? Yep. I made an extra one on accident. Alright, this will definitely make things so much faster. Don't mind using some better... I don't mind using a lot of iron just to have a bit of speed in my production at the moment. So while that's cooking, I think it might be right back. We already have a bucket of water in here, and we've just been standing for about a few minutes. And this can hold up to about 400 buckets. Pretty sweet. Actually, why don't we take a break and check out something check out a pretty cool minigame we can find out in the wild, or a dungeon, and at least until the game allows me to continue moving. All right, one thing we please stop. One thing we need is a minecart track, a minecart, or a track, but whatever. I know I have a minecart in here somewhere. Here it is. And here's, ah, dang it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the reason why we need this stuff is because there is a glitch in this game you can do by clipping yourself. It's not really clipping. Actually, maybe it is kind of clipping, but you can clip yourself into a leaf block on fast graphics, so it's like so you can't see through it, and it will allow you to see through the whole world, I guess, in a way. It's hard to explain. I'll show that in a minute here. Okay, sheesh. Well, seems like this stuff's already done. All right. That being done, this is something we can do on the side. We don't need to make a bronze pickaxe head and whatnot. Greg Tech pipes. Oh boy. And our very first, excuse me, and our very first, I guess machine in a way. I don't know. I guess I'll just call it a machine. Full boiler to create steam, which will be our main source of power for a while. But we'll get into that later. I want to make this. There we go. To make the ring. And there we go. To make the shear. Sweet. My mic's a little bit far away. Shit. Generating new chunks, so the world's gonna lag a bit. In fact, I might have to reload the game. 1.7.10. I think it was before Mojang decided to optimize the game a bit more. That was something you normally don't deal with nowadays. Okay, so we do that, and we need a piece of leaves, because I'm too excited to do this, so I forget some of the steps. Normally you just need one, but if you want a few, you can. Doesn't matter. And then we turn our settings to fast, so we can't see through the leaf blocks. And we hop in it. And there you go, you can see right through the world. And yes, you can see a dungeon as there's one way over in the distance. Yes, it's cheating, but I don't care. it's like the best strategy to find dungeons. Sometimes you can find dungeons as well, like the vanilla dungeons. Oh, please stop. It's just the world generating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably reset my game. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. It's cool. Ah, there we go. We found it. All right. And right click. There we go. All right, I'll be right back so I can reset the fucking game because it's lagging so hard. All right, let's do this. Mind you, if you don't have a high enough level pickaxe, which is redstone for the typical walls and so for the lamps, you can find one of the cracked dungeon ceiling blocks that require iron 2 or level 2 pickaxe. Just a heads up. All right. So for the people that don't know how Minesweeper works, very simple actually, unless you get to the later stages. You normally want to right click the middle, and then you get a pretty big board to play with. So the goal of the game is to find all of the mines, which says right up here, where my mouse is, the top left corner, which there's 20. How we're supposed to find them? Well, the numbers tell us how many are around it in a 3x3 block around the one. Pretty much all around it, all sides, including the corners. So since there's a 1, and this is the only block in its radius, it has to be this one. Now you're wondering, what about this one? Well, the only blocks that are in its radius are these two, and we already found the bomb, which is obviously this one. So we press this one, and that's safe. That's how we know it's safe. Now we got a 2 here, and the only 2 blocks that are in its radius are these two, and these two have to be bombs. Obviously that one, but this one as well. And because there's a 2 here, we already found the bomb, so this one has to be safe. So that's pretty much it. The numbers indicate how many bombs are in its radius, again, which is a 3x3 square, or round, or just completely around the number. And it gets a bit more harder to figure out what is a bomb when you come across this. Best thing to do is just to go around these harder to find bombs. So, which I'm gonna select this one, which is obviously a bomb. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. And there we go. Got more of the area. That's safe. That's a bomb. That's safe. 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 Or I mean bomb. Sorry. The bomb, because of that 1. We already found 2 bombs, so that is safe. That's a bomb. That's safe. That's a bomb, and that's safe. In this scenario, this one has to be safe because of that 1. This is a bomb. That's a bomb because of that 1. This is safe. This is safe. 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 That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's also safe. That scared me a bit. So we got 3 and 4. This has to be a bomb. Because that 1 up there in the corner. That has to be a bomb. Because of this 1. Obviously, it's this one. That's safe. That's a bomb, which satisfies the 4 and the 3. And this is the only ones, obviously. Now this is... Okay, so of course it does this to me. This is one of the things that these are one of the scenarios that really sucks to come across. And a lot of thinking needs to go into this. So a few strategies I've figured out is that this one has to be safe because we only have 1 more bomb to look for, and we have done everything. So this is the last thing that we have to do. So this has to be safe, but it's not. Yeah, it's not really gonna do anything for us, but it does open something up. So I guess we could throw that strategy out the window. No, it's sometimes it can help. So it's a 50-50 chance. There's 1 block that has a bomb, but there's 2 ones that are safe. Ari. I honestly feel like it has to be this one. Because if it was this one, this would be safe, because this one wouldn't even be here. So it has to be this one. Yeah, let me rethink that for a second. So if it's this one, then these 2 ones here would make sense. If it was this one, This one wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't even be here. So it has to be that one. So. Alright, I was correct. Oh shit, I just realized my... God damn it. Well, you didn't get to hear all those loud sounds. Now you get to just hear the sounds. Fucking hell. I had my things muted. Because I was watching a video while I was waiting for the game to load. Okay, let's continue here. That makes sense. That 3 is satisfied. 3 is good. That's 2 is good. The 2 is good. That 2 wasn't good. What the... Really? No, not really. That's... Well, that's... That sucks. Really, really sucks. At least we got a bunch of tree taps. Well, number 4 is hard for a reason. Sometimes coming up with scenarios just doesn't help. Oh, it doesn't break. Ooh. Yeah, pick up the lamps. They're a good light source. What the fuck? You get warded jars? Huh. Cables. Gold tanks. That's awesome because you can stack these and get more. I was scared so we can melt those. I'm gonna grab that. Ooh, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Very nice. Oh, yes! Very good, very, very good. We can use this to make water tanks instead of the sticky resin. Silver plate, rubber sheets, gear mold. God, this is good. But I'm full. Overall, that was a pretty good haul. I hope I explained Minesweepers the best I can. Sometimes you just come across those kind of situations that are just almost impossible to guess. Alright, so I'm gonna be right back and figure out what else I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, that's right, I need a... Actually, no, I'm gonna figure out what to do next. Alright, be right back.